It's the opening round of the Class B football playoffs here in Montana, and I am here in Florence as the number 1 seeded Falcons from the West hosted the number 4 seed from the North, the Conrad Cowboys. The Florence football team looked rusty, and rightfully so. The Falcons ended a 14-day quarantine on Friday with their first practice since Florence High School went to remote learning and needed some time to get used to getting in-person reps once again after that hiatus. Challenging enough, let alone in the first round of the Class B playoffs, but Florence withstood multiple personal foul penalties and a stingy Conrad defense to defeat the Cowboys 27-8 to begin the Class B postseason on Saturday afternoon.
Coming out of quarantine, we just got out of quarantine last night, so we only got one practice in before this game, but we definitely came out in the second half realizing that they're here to play, so we got to match their intensity and win the football game.
Sophomore quarterback Pat Duchesne threw 3 touchdown passes in the win for the Falcons. Duchesne connected with junior running back Tristan Payette for an 89-yard touchdown to give the Falcons a 7-2 lead at halftime. Conrad responded in the third quarter as quarterback Caden Huntsinger found Carson Bitney for a 19-yard score to give the Cowboys an 8-7 lead with 9:28 left in the third quarter. But from there, that early rust began to shake off and Florence showed why it is the number 1 seed out of the Class B West. Duchesne found Blake Shoup for a 15-yard touchdown to give the Falcons a 13-8 lead in the third quarter. Later in the fourth quarter, the Falcons got a turnover on downs deep in their own territory and turned around quickly, ending with a Duchesne to Luke Mackey 2-yard touchdown pass to make it 20-8. The Falcons put the cherry on top with a 20-yard touchdown run by Payette with just over 2 minutes left in the game to punch Florence's ticket to the quarterfinal round.
Could have done a couple of things better on the field, but overall, we played a great game. We all came together in the second half. We had a rough first half with the simple mistakes and stuff like that, but we definitely came back in the second half and got it done.
Well, the first half was definitely sluggish. We haven't practiced for a little bit. We weren't executing as good as we should have been. We rallied around each other. After halftime, we just said, let's come together, let's be a brotherhood, let's come back and win this game.
Of note, Florence head coach Pat Duchesne, the father of Duchesne the quarterback, was not at the game in the first 2 quarters, but arrived after halftime to spark and coach the team. Duchesne declined to talk to the media afterwards, but Florence athletic director Scott Stiegler said Duchesne was not dealing with issues from COVID-19, but was dealing with health issues stemming from a surgery earlier this year, which explained his absence. Going forward, the Falcons want to clean up the mistakes made on the field, including 7 personal foul penalties committed on Saturday.
Usually a very disciplined team. There is no explanation for all the penalties we have, but we're going to fix it for the next playoff games.
Penalties killed us. You know, if you look at the last 8 weeks, what we've allowed has typically been us shooting ourselves in the foot because of penalties. So we got to get some stuff cleaned up as far as that goes, and we feel good about where we're at.
Florence's defense was tough, but Conrad equally so, especially in the first half when the Cowboys had 3 sacks, one of which was a safety for the game's first score.
Our defense was just huge, and it's kind of weird because I'm the offensive coordinator, and we just never developed a rhythm. So it's a credit to Florence defense, and obviously number 75 is a force, and we just didn't deal with him very well.
After Saturday's victory, Florence will host Townsend next weekend in the quarterfinal round of the Class B playoffs. Reporting in Florence, Kyle Hansen, MTN Sports.